My name's Michael Knight. I'm Chief Technology Officer at SCW. That means I'm responsible for the IT and digital services that we provide across the south of England and also nationally. I started my career working on IT service desks and joined the NHS back in 2009. Since then, I've worked in a number of roles across testing, IT service management, project and program management, and technology management. The people, there's a really supportive environment. Everyone works together. If you're stuck, you need a bit of help, a bit of advice, or if you maybe need coaching or mentoring, there's always that support there from your colleagues. So I really appreciate that in particular. The work itself, it's interesting, it's varied. It can be challenging at times, but that helps you grow, and you do have colleagues there to be able to support you, to give you those bits of advice and guidance to help you move on. So lots of really experienced and knowledgeable colleagues around the team. And ultimately, I'm really proud to be part of the NHS, and the work that we do, it really does make a difference for patients. It's a really inclusive environment. There's lots of support for colleagues around development, training. The opportunities for flexible working are brilliant, unlike anything I've seen in a number of other organisations that I've worked in. So a number of my colleagues will work compressed hours, as a 9-day working fortnight or 4 days a week, etc. So really supportive of getting that balance between life outside of work and life in work. So it's nice to have that kind of good feeling when you know you need to do something to be able to find that balance between home life and work life, that you'll get the support that you need. Really enjoy some of the initiatives we have, like Coffee Roulette. So a number of folks from across the organisation participate in that. So I really like the fact that anyone in the organisation could potentially end up having a coffee with the managing director. So it's a really nice environment to work in. I've worked at SCW for quite a while now, and I'm really proud of how we've grown as an organisation and as a team. So when I first joined, there was a lot of work to do. There were a lot of things that we wanted to do in a different way, and we've set off on a journey over the past 5 years, and really worked towards what I now think is a really great service that we provide. So when I speak to the organisations that we work in partnership with, they're always really complimentary about the quality of the service that we provide, how collaborative our colleagues are, and how we work together. So that's taken a lot of work. We've really been on the journey to really get to that position. So that's one of the things that I'm really proud of, and it's been great to see recently some of the work that we've done, getting the direct feedback from GPs about the work that we've done and how it really makes a difference for them, and supporting them to deliver services for patients at what is a very challenging time. That's those are the moments that make me really proud to work at SCW. Really, just to get involved. There's so much going on in the organisation, lots of groups that you can become a part of. You can get involved in things like Coffee Roulette, where you can potentially be paired up with anyone across the organisation. You can learn about different roles that colleagues do from around the organisation. So there's always something to get involved in. So really, advice is jump in, get involved. We've got some incredibly talented people. One of the things about SCW as an organisation is that we're self-funding. So I spend an amount of time working with our clients, understanding their priorities, so working with integrated care systems, really trying to identify how do we take technology and make that work for those organisations. Internally, I'll be focused on the projects that we're delivering and our investments and making sure that those are all going to plan. And I'll also be involved in things like coaching and mentoring of colleagues around the organisation. There's a real commitment to that as an organisation, so I spend quite a lot of time there. So those are probably the things that I would spend most days every week doing. There are a number of other things that I'd get involved in beyond that, but those are the things that I'd spend most of my time on. In my time at SCW, I've had the benefit of receiving coaching. I've also had the opportunity to coach and to mentor others. I find that has been incredibly beneficial for me on both sides of that coin. So where I've learned from others by receiving coaching, and as well as now where I'm spending more of my time coaching and mentoring others, I still find that I'm learning a huge amount from those things, and that really helps me to improve the way that I do things on a day-to-day basis. My name is Michael Knight, I'm Chief Technology Officer, and this is Life at SCW.